to manifest the life of our dreams. Okay, so this is a manifestation challenge. It's a method acting challenge, but how do we identity shift and lean into the character, the ideal version of who we want to be using comedy techniques? That's challenge number 2. Okay, challenge number 3 is how do we use comedy techniques to deal with failure? So how do we reprogram the mind to see failure as an opportunity? How do we reprogram the mind to see failure as how do we see failure as an opportunity for comedy to happen? So the 3 challenges that I am thinking of doing that I want your advice on, which challenge resonates most with you? And for those of you who let me know which challenge resonates most with you by letting me know in the DMs. One of you will win a massive VIP reward. Okay, so challenge number 1, repeated. Challenge number 1 is all about comedy cash flow, how to use comedy content that converts like crazy. Challenge number 2 is about how do we use comedy and method acting as a tool for manifestation. Challenge number 3 is all about challenge 3. What was the third challenge that I wanted to do? Now my brain has left the building. Challenge number 3, comedy cash flow manifestation. What was the third one? Oh my goodness, my brain has officially left the building. There was one more. Okay, Costa says I need to summarize again, please. Okay, so Costa says he loves all 3. Mish, you let me know what you like as well. Brad, let me know what you like. Okay, so, right, first one is using comedy to create cash flow. So how do we use comedy to, how do we use comedy in our content that brings in more clients and converts like crazy? The second one is how do we use comedy and method acting to manifest the life of our dreams? And the third one is all about failure. You see, my brain failed to show up for a reason, because the third one is all about how do we use failure to succeed. One thing is inevitable in life is that we are going to fail and fail again, so you better learn how to fail like a comedian, and you better learn how to get over failure really quickly. So those are the 3. Let me know what 3 you want, what one you want out of the 3. I will create that challenge and you will win a VIP to that challenge. One person will win a VIP to that challenge, but I need your input. I want to hear where your biggest pain is. What is holding you back? Is it around failure? Is it around, oh, Costa says failure, love it. Okay, is it around manifestation? Yes, Brad says he wants to manifest. Yes, Brad says he wants to manifest the life of his dreams and would love to do it through play and comedy. Yes, brilliant, brilliant. Yes, okay. So far we have 1 for manifestation, we have 1 for failure, and the third one is the comedy cash flow. So I'm going to be creating these challenges that are going to be intensive, but you're going to have quick wins. I'm going to be holding your hand, supporting you. There's going to be a community supporting you, all going through the same thing. But the beautiful thing about running a challenge is it forces you to show up. It forces you to show up, which is fantastic. Costa says, it feels like I face it like a child still. Time to go through it. Absolutely. Okay. So I actually feel like failure may be something that resonates with a lot of you, because it is something that by the end of the challenge you see, I mean, in all the challenges, you will see huge transformation, huge growth, huge expansion. But I want to know what your biggest pain point is. And I want to create a challenge that obliterates that pain point for you. So if it is failure, and for those of you who are saying, Claudine, your challenges sound amazing. I'm not funny. I'm not a comedian. Excellent. Okay. If you're not a comedian, I've worked for the past 15 years. I've worked with billion-dollar companies to help make them hilarious. And let me tell you something. Many of those humans who I have worked with in the past have no desire to become a comedian, have no desire to ever do comedy. It doesn't mean that you can't use the skills. I want to teach you how to think like a comedian and create like a visionary. Whether you are an introvert or you are someone who absolutely suffers from major performance anxiety or anxiety in terms of getting up on stage. Whether it's in your presentations or anxiety, whether it's anxiety around showing up. I've done it with the most introverted and most serious of humans. I can do it with you. Okay, that is my guarantee, angels. Mika, hello, my love. I have so many joyous, gorgeous people joining this live. And as usual, on all of my lives, we're talking about the power of humor to transform our lives, the power of comedy to convert like crazy, the power of comedy to help us get over our failures. So I want to know what resonates with you the most. When I talk about the stuff, what is the stuff that is singing to your heart? What is the stuff that is saying, I could use that? And as I say, for those of you who are like, I'm not funny, I'm not a comedian, this work is for you. I am creating this work for you. Now, for those of you who are saying, I am funny and I am a comedian, but I still have those pain points, it's for you too then. Okay? I had to, as a stand-up comedian, fail on stage night after night after night after night for at least 5 years until some switch went off in my brain and said, I'm not using comedy to get good at comedy anymore. I am using comedy to get good at life, to get good at Claudine. And the moment I did that, I knew how to show up, stand out, and cash in because people started noticing. I became known as Claudine, the improv woman, the improv guru, the improv queen, okay? And I didn't give myself that title. But it is because I decided to lean into the parts of me that nobody else can do. So I don't know if you have ever been in a situation where you've been looked directly in the eye, yet felt completely unseen by someone. But the point of these challenges that I am creating is to help you become so bloody fantastic at you that no one can ignore you. So bloody fantastic at who you are as a human, your unique selling point, your gift, your superpower, your comedic superpower, that no one can ignore you. Hello, Cans. Hello, my darling. So there are 3 challenges. For those of you who have just joined the live, I'm going to post it. I'll post it in the 3 different challenges that I will, that I am considering running. I am going to run the challenge that gets the most feedback. I'm going to run the challenge that you say to me, Claudine, that resonates with me. I identify with that. That makes my heart sing. I want to transform. Let me tell you something. I have a framework, and my framework is that I usually teach to newbie comedians is called the headliner framework, and I take newbie comedians from open marker to icon. And the last stage, the iconic stage, is when we have mastered who we are. We have mastered our skill, our talent, our superpower, whatever that may be. The last thing to do to become truly iconic is to create a platform for people to grow, evolve, emerge, show up fully as themselves, to teach what you have mastered and create a platform for other people to rise up. That is iconic. And that is what I am doing with comedy. I've decided I've mastered skills in comedy. I've taught these billion-dollar clients, billion-dollar companies how to be hilarious. And through that, I've taught them confidence. I've taught them communication. I've taught them about connection. And I want to teach those exact same frameworks that I've used with billion-dollar companies with you. So, angel doves, I'm going to be posting the 3 options for challenges. I'm going to be posting a poll. I want you to vote on that poll. Yes, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to be posting a poll. I want you to vote on that poll. Okay, I'm going to be posting it on all my social media platforms. Maybe a link to the poll. I'm going to see how I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to be doing that. And for those of you who vote in the poll, I'm going to select one of you to become a VIP and get free access to that challenge. And we are going to work together. I'm going to hold your hand. Hi, Jean-Luca. I'm going to hold your hand through the process. And I am going to support and love you and be there for you. And you're going to have a community of people who are going to support and love you. Danielle, hello, my love, who are going to be there for you and who are going to be able to hold you accountable to show up fully as yourself. So if you want to show up, stand out, create adoring fans, and cash in, I need you to vote. And I need you to know I need to know which of these challenges resonates the most with you. What is your biggest challenge you face when it comes to showing up fully as yourself? What is the biggest challenge you face when it comes to standing in your unique comedic genius? What is the biggest challenge you face in accessing your purpose, your superpower, and living from that place? Angel doves, I'm going to be posting links. Please just look out for the poll that I'm posting. I need to think about where I can post polls and how I can be posting polls. Vote on that poll. And whichever challenge I land up creating, one of you will win a VIP ticket to transform and commit to, not even commit, like to transform and live as your highest self, your genius self. Wake up every morning and become the person you dream of being. Identity shift. So let me know. Let me know what has resonated with you. Costa, absolutely you can. Costa says, can I chat to you about your open mic to icon program? Absolutely. Hello, Benixon. Hello, Danielle. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let's talk about this afterwards. DM me, my love. Angel Doves, I'm going to see you tomorrow. As always, remember to stay hilarious.